Hi everybody, welcome back to the Ibiranka Show. Today we're talking about Bumble Biz. Bumble Biz is actually a business networking portion of the app Bumble. Bumble was actually initially designed to be an online dating app as well as an app in which you can connect with friends. And it was specifically designed for women. In online dating, it was supposed to give them a little bit of an additional level of comfort. They would reach out to the guy first. So, we're not even going to talk about online dating now. That's going to be a future episode. But I really wanted to talk about my experience on Bumble Biz. So I decided to try it out because, you know, we're indoors. We're not really trying to like meet up with people as much, especially strange people that we don't know where they've been. I don't like it. I live in Columbus, Ohio, so I don't know if that's context or not. I'm not sure. Maybe it's poppin' in New York or in San Francisco or other large hubs, but in the Columbus, Ohio area, it was trash. I am going to read you some examples as to why I say this. And for me, I think what I noticed is that a lot of the people who were on the app were not networking to genuinely network. Come up to you, you're thinking that they want to just connect with you. And as the conversation goes on, you're like, okay, you're trying to sell me something. Like, you know, I'm going to read you one of the interactions I had. Why is it that the first message that she sends me, what do you wish more people knew about your industry? Did I just accidentally drop into an interview? Like, that's how I felt. Literally the very first question, not hi, nice to meet you. But I was just like, it doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't feel real. And that's like always networking rule number one. Like, be real, be yourself, like be authentic. If you don't really find anything that makes you want to gravitate towards someone, then don't reach out. It's okay. You know, or if you need something, be honest about it and don't like take someone down this rabbit hole and waste my time. Guys, I end up matching with someone that I knew. I hadn't seen them in years. And I'm thinking like, oh, this is great. So, you know, we start having the conversations, we're catching up. I'm letting them know that everything that I'm doing and how I'm back in the area and all this stuff. And I just feel like I set myself up. The person starts sending messages talking about, let me tell you about what I've been up to, and proceeds to go on about how it in a very almost, he wrote it like a narrative. You know, like this must have been copy and paste is what it felt like. So the person starts their narrative saying something along the lines of entrepreneurship and financial independence and all these things are important to them. Then goes on to talk about how they were searching, praying, and they met someone and the person became their mentor. Well, I have a mentor that I want you to meet. Does this sound familiar, y'all? Have you guys ever met somebody that's like, oh my God, you seem so awesome, and I have a mentor I could connect you with, and da-da-da-da-da, but what's the name of the mentor? But you don't want to tell me. But you want to say, oh, I gotta come to a meeting or sit in for a call. I am very good. Very, very, very good. So anywho, that's basically what happened. This long story. And it's this whole setup. And honestly, I was just like, at the end of it, I sent a message. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to read you what I said because I don't remember. But for me personally, someone achieving the goals that I want to achieve isn't enough for me to want their mentorship. It's also important that their journey to those goals is one I admire and aspire to. I'm going to snap for myself. Clap for myself. And that kind of ended the conversation right there. But with that being said, obviously this was a multi-level marketing company or venture that he was trying to slowly ease me into. And my thing about that is I feel like be authentic, be upfront, say it from jump. Say it from jump. And I think the reason why I say that is because if you say it from the beginning, like, hey, this is kind of what I'm into, some people won't listen and some people will shut down, but there will be other people who are open. But if people feel like they've been conned into a situation and you're not giving them all the information up front, there's going to be a bad taste that's left in their mouth. And people don't like that. And that's the reason why, like, anytime I see it, I avoid it, because it's not my path to wealth. It may be yours, but it's not my own. Now, I do know that there are some multi-level marketing companies that are legitimate. Avon, for example, or Mary Kay, for example, is technically a multi-level marketing company. However, they're very upfront about it. You get your products, you sell the products, and someone is like, hey, I'm trying to do business. Well, if you're interested, you can come in under me. That's honesty. That's upfront. Bring it to the front. So that when someone asks you, well, what's the name of your company? You don't just dodge around the question. You dodging the question, then maybe it's a company you shouldn't be a part of. Anywho, my review of Bumble Biz is that it is a 1 star. Sorry. I think that it could be great in certain areas and certain cities, possibly. I am going to be open to trying that as things open up and seeing what it looks like. But for me, I'm going to stick to LinkedIn at this point in my life, because LinkedIn is always awesome, and it's, you know, you can authentically connect with people and you don't feel like there's ulterior motives. But I will say, I think the idea of Bumble Biz could still work. It could work in tandem with LinkedIn, where you initially meet someone randomly on Bumble, and then if there's a connection, you move over to LinkedIn. So Bumble, I do have some ideas to try to help ward off these multi-level marketing schemers. If you're interested, to reach out to me, please, and I can let you know how we can both improve your product and make it better for the satisfaction of all of your users. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my review of the Bumble Biz app, and let me know what your experiences are. Has anybody tried this app? Is there a strategy behind avoiding such interactions that are going to waste one's time? Please let me know. As always, thank you for tuning in, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace.